No, I need to end off. So we are now live. Ian and his friends in the shed, and I'm going to skip out. I'm going to look for myself on YouTube, then I can see the chat at the same time.
Jace is in the safari room. Right, I've got a thing.
I've gone to channel uploads for some strange reason. Talk among yourselves for a bit while I try to get my way around the intricacies of YouTube and live streaming.
Right, so if I do that.
I don't even appear in the M-A-D-D Matthews.
Scrapping Irish joins. Yeah.
Ah, my friend, Scrapping Irish, who of course is welcome to come up if he wishes. So there we go.
I can watch. I can watch and see and speak at the same time.
And we've also got Pooh's mate. We don't. You should remember. Of course, Jason, you should remember Pooh's mate from
Yes, I do.
So.
I do remember Pooh's mate.
I think that was the lady Ian made his very first giveaway for. It was that famous pig.
The three-legged pig. I know. Yeah, he was going to mention that.
That's right, three-legged pig.
Three-legged pig. I think Pooh may remember the three-legged pig.
We'll never let you forget the three-legged pig.
Well, actually, listen, as the host, I don't need to pop out chat, don't I? Because I get it. So, hello, David Carlisle. Welcome to the shed. Homegrown vegetable and gardening. Yeah, Piggy Pooh. It's still in here, Pooh's mate, somewhere. I think since then it lost its ears and its tail. So it's really just looks like a gas bottle with three stumps.
See, now it's just a gas bottle. With a snake.
Edward, hello Edward. So I can't actually see how many. Now we've got unbelievable. We've already now got 20 watching and 1 thumbs down. So it must be Welsh. That it must be from you. It must be Vince that giving me the thumbs down.
It could be Vince. It could be the other guy, or it could be the other guy.
Oh. That's what they call baiting. You know, I did say we wouldn't discuss this till later, till we've loosened the we've loosened the filters. So
obviously, Guido didn't give a fuck. Guido wasn't here when that was being said. Either that, or you just chose to ignore you.
Oh my God, that's nice.
You know, well, Jace and Ian, you guys, you know me. I'm a very straight guy. I know he's watching, so I try to be nice and say hello to him.
You were a straight clinical German, and that is it.
Well, you know, so I don't actually ruin my whole YouTube channel. I would like you to refrain from telling the truth.
I'm not going to lie all night then.
JJ, hello, JJ in the house. I've got to tell you, people, if you're here for drama, you're not getting it. I put my foot down with a firm hand tonight.
You did?
Yeah.
You did.
I actually, it went like that. If you want to know how putting your foot down with a firm hand is, it's like this.
Like that. I'm still very, very sore.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry, Pooh. Sorry, Pooh.
It's just
Pooh is telling me off already. Saying, Ian, don't lower yourself. He's saying, don't lower yourself.
Can you remember years ago when we used to do a live show together? That if we got more than 15 viewers, we were like, "My God, it's amazing! Look at this! This is how we're going to take over the world." Wow.
Oh, what we got? Hey, we've 25 in the house, which is
Exactly.
welcome, all 25
We've
of
got
you.
3 thumbs down already.
And oh no, we've got 3 thumbs down now. So welcome the 3 amigos. And we've got 10 ups.
And we're on 27 watching again. No, it's getting good. It's getting good.
Well, Ian, you're a lucky man. You got some thumbs ups. I start my live show. I lost 3 subscribers.
Paul, good evening, Paul. Good evening, Emily. Anfield Road layout in the loft. Well, that Anfield Road, isn't that something to do with Liverpool and football?
Yes. Don't careful what you say now. I am a Scouser. I will always be a Scouser.
Well, I'm only, what is it, 11 miles away from Liverpool, so, you know, we're like that anyway. Oh shit, sorry.
Don't cross fingers or legs or things.
It's just natural when I do that. It's kind of, it's you know, it's a northern thing.
Ian, do you read what Mo wrote in the chat? No. Mo, there's no naked woman here. We have no tequila.
And nobody needs a naked woman doll. I don't buy them.
No.
Just rent them.
No, there'll be no drama.
That guy who wants a doll is at work, you know.
Hang on.
I said that, right? And we were on 31 watching. It's just dropped to 29. She wasn't joking.
Hang on. Mo is the one that's nothing to do with toffees, is it? Mo's are beautiful. Mo's the girly. Hello, Mo girly.
No, Mo is a beautiful girl doing creative things with some.
Listen, and she would be welding. She'll be
some
back
of the slimmer things, I think.
Listen, Mo, I know you're watching. These two reprobates. Hang on. What? One there. One here. These two.
Yeah. And there's one down there. Oh, am I crossing my fingers? I'm sorry.
These two reprobates here, they're both very accomplished welders. Make It Metal, he's almost even an artiste.
Whoa.
No, come on, you can. I mean, and Guido here,
Yeah.
all me.
Guido is that's the artist.
No.
Is it art? Is it art or is it just washers?
Oh, you've ruined that for me. I wouldn't say that.
Sorry. Say it again, Ian. We can edit it out after.
Look at his washers and decide whether it's just washers or is it art. You said it better anyway. You had more of a dramatic drama. Sorry, drama's back in it again. Voice.
I was just about to actually panic then. Oh shit, Ian's crashing.
Hey, David Royce, the boys in the house, Jimmy C. I mean, I'll put the link in if some people want to come up and join us.
Something to do with Tex Sparky.
Jeanette Pickering. Jeanette, I made a kind of a promise to Jeanette, which was my son works for a wholesale food distribution company. When I'm saying wholesale, I mean, it's like if you want to buy a bag of spuds, you've got to buy 56-pound bags. If you want to buy a bag of sugar, you've got to buy a 56-pound bag of sugar. And I promised to get Jeanette some large bags of chocolate buttons. 10 kilogram bags of chocolate buttons, and they're sold at cost. So that the buttons to buy.
It's like Belgian chocolate.
Now they've got that stuff there, which is £80 a kilogram, and that's all locked up. But he went to work on Monday, and they went, We're closing the whole plant. You're all redundant.
Oh shit! I hope he
And
took
he's
some
only-
packs of chocolate buttons for him.
He's only been there 6 weeks.
Oh, bless him.
Called him a shower of shit. He says, I tell you what, you knew all this before I started. You don't just close a factory with just 6 weeks notice.
Yeah, they probably got a load of grants. Got a load of grants, got the money in, then close it.
Well, they are a fresh food distributor, and to be honest, the only place they can deliver fresh food to at the moment is prisons.
And McDonald's. Oh no, they don't have fresh food. Okay,
So they don't have fresh food in McDonald's. So we've got Tony Baines in, which is a long-term friend. Flatbed, well, who's in the house. So I'm sorry there, Jeanette. I don't think he'll be able to uphold his promise to get you 10 kilograms of chocolate to nibble on.
You know what? Years and years ago, I used to work in a place called Lovells. I used to do all their pipe work for them, and they used to manufacture confectionery. So chewy nuts, chewy nuts, little balls of toffee covered in chocolate. You buy them off Tree Ball. They used to make them for Tree Ball, Brazil nuts, peanut brittle, all this sort of stuff. Used to make it. And one of the things they used to buy in was Belgian chocolate. Now it'd come in 50 kilo sacks, and it was drips of chocolate. So it's obviously dripped onto a conveyor, cooled off, and straight into a sack. And that used to be my little bonus of a week. I'd take home a few kilos of that stuff, and it was the most amazing chocolate you've ever eaten. Oh, just pure chocolate. It was gorgeous. But yeah, that's why I'm fat.
And Mike Dando. Good evening, Mike Dando.
I was always wondering where your belly came from.
God, my belly's immense. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I've gone from a young man with a physique to be proud of to an old man with a belly that you could keep a continent on, basically. Go on, do it.
Well, mine came because I ended up with a sit-down job and just nibble all day. And you don't get the same exercise as shoving a mouse round your desk.
No, I know.
No, I mean, look at that. You know what I mean?
No, you have to do this, not this.
You're still back on the floor. You've got nothing there now.
But anyway, we're talking about chocolate. I need to know, do you like it black? Do you like it white? Do you like it milk?
I like dark chocolate.
No,
Yeah, when I go into the shops, I get that 85% cocoa stuff. The really bitter stuff.
Dark chocolate. That's my little treat.
I
like milk chocolate as well.
I'm a sweet guy. So I don't like it bitter.
We have got Brewdog in the house. Hello, Brewdog, and say hello to your wonderful woman, Whiskey Woman 5.
Yeah, he's not wrong there. Flatbed trucker just said it. We have fun, we swell up as we get older. I certainly swallow. I must be really old because I've swallowed up more than most I know anyway.
Don't make you older than you think.
Yeah, my belly thinks I'm 105.
There we go. Hey, Brewdog. Right.
Well, I tell you, my workmate, he's 22 years old. And when I started working with him about 6 months ago or 7 months ago, I don't know, I was always pushing around the railings and all that stuff. And in the last few months, I recognized I don't do much lift, all this heavy stuff. I keep it to him. And sometimes he look at me and ask me, "Would you like to help me?" I said, "No." "Why not?" "I'm more than 50 years old. I don't need to do that, fucker."
I came to this a couple of weeks back before I bought a forklift truck because I thought, why am I struggling then? Why would I allow myself to struggle?
I'll tell you what, it sneaks up on you, though. It sneaks up on you.
It does.
In my head, I'm still at whatever, 30 odd. And
I'm still 18.
And you think, I'll shift all that by hand. I can't be bothered. And later on, it's like, I wish I hadn't have done that.
You know, when I was 18, 19 years old, I'd go out on the piss with the boys and be walking home, and I'd see a couple of edges, and I'd I could dive over those now and just jump edge out, hop in like you used to when you were a kid. And I would have done. Now I still think the same thing. My body says, "Whoa, hang on, you don't know what's the other side of that edge." You know, and I'll probably end up going home in an hour.
You know, Guido, you don't look like the Witcher now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Come on, everybody in chat. If anybody's watching The Witcher on Netflix, doesn't Guido here look just like him?
Oh wait, I take off my glasses.
It's got that very, very broody looking.
Well, Ian, give me one more year. My hair's too short for The Witcher. I guess next year this time it will be here like this.
I think we all need to pay attention to the chat as well. You know, Pooh's mate's gone on there and said that they like milk chocolate but with crushed nuts. I personally like my genitals anyway. Chocolate is just good as it is.
Do you know? I was thinking that, but I thought to myself, I'll not say that. It went through my head, you know, squeezing somebody's nuts and eating chocolate. Thinking, that's a little bit.
More homesteading. Thank you. I'm
gonna have to get a wig again, aren't
Well, look, I mean, I'm not actually bald because if you can just see there, I've got a fine fuzz across the top.
I'm exactly the same as you, Ian.
You know,
I
really when people say you bald fat bastard, because I'm not bald at all.
No. And I am a bastard. Oh, I am fat.
Well, guys, you know that thing with my hair is it is not an artist thing, as Mo Homesteading said. It is more a Viking thing. So if my hair is grown till here, I start growing a beard.
Oh, do you know what? Maybe I should do that. Do you know I quite like this beard shaved head thing?
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I might go for that.
And Yvonne said, if you do this, you have to shave your hair like this. This part, it has to be shaved.
I know what you two are up to.
You have a man next as well.
You especially are going to grow facial hair, so you won't be recognised when you're out round town. And he's also going to be growing his hair long, so he won't be recognised. I know exactly what your plan is.
My own kids don't fucking recognise me. You guys don't even recognise me in down there. I don't need to discuss myself.
I'm all right because it's nearly 905. Quite a while up here. Lee the Brewer says, when will we see the Volkswagen or the Volkswagen camper van build? Again, that's a joke that he didn't get the other day. Right, okay, Lee, to answer that, I put it all up on my computer to edit, and it only had the voice, no picture. So basically, I've had to re-encode it all, if that's the word, which has worked. And now I've got an hour and 34 minutes. I've got to condense into something artistic, something entertaining, something that just won't send you to sleep in 15 minutes.
But most of your videos are like an hour and 34 minutes, aren't they?
No, they just seem it.
Okay. Yeah, it's the sleeping thing. I'm sorry. I do lose track of time. I'm sorry, mate.
So to answer, Lee said, can you make me one? I could. I could.
You should do it, Ian. You should do it. Now that you don't need to grind your weldings.
Oh, well, oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee, whereabouts in the world are you, though? Just put your general locality down there. Here we go. Pop Scrap in the house. Hello, Pop Scrap.
So children shouldn't have a beard. Tell my mother that. Oh, he's only in Milton Keynes. He's in the UK.
That's Dan South.
Dan South.
Dan South, that. Dan South. I'm sure I can get something to Milton Keynes without too much effort. Anyway, it's not too bad because a gas bottle that big is easy enough to post, isn't it? The tall double wood burner things a bit more.
Gas pallet
That's a
job.
bit harder to get into the pulse box. People actually think that's the pulse box.
Well, Ian, sending some stuff for you shouldn't be a problem. You know?
It's not. Guy contacted me 2 weeks ago. He said, I like your wood burn. I've seen the video. Could you make me one? I said, yeah, I'll make you one. And he happened to be in Birmingham. And I said, oh, I don't know. I'm going to get it down to Birmingham. He went, well, Walsall. I thought, I'm sure my paint manufacturer is in Walsall, and he comes up every week to paint. So I phoned him up. I said, are you anywhere near Walsall? He said, well, no, we're in Dudley. Dudley. I said, is that near Walsall? He said, about 2 miles. I said, I'll speak to you on your next time you come up. So he ended up taking that back with him yesterday. So all I need now is find somebody who we can deliver to down Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes, that's on the M1, isn't it? Like a new,
just right off the M25, isn't it?
Like a new town they built on the side of the road.
Yeah. That's where I bought that forklift a couple of weeks ago, and that's where it came from.
Ian, you know what? I'm waiting for the day that you send something to the US or Canada your way. I'm waiting for it.
I've already done it, haven't I?
No.
I have. I was talking to my neighbour a bit by, and he said, "Oh, I'll introduce you to such a body." And I'm listening to him talk, and I went, "That's not English accent." They went, "No, we're from Greenborough." What the word's that? And they went, Massachusetts. And Massachusetts? That's where Jimmy C lives and Dizzy. I can say Dizzy's name, can't I? I can say you, Dizzy.
No. There's a copyright on that.
No, to be fair, you, Dizzy's never slagged me off. I can say you, Dizzy's name. You know. And I went out, and he was making that fire museum. My mate's dad was a fire chief who got me a load of fire stuff for his museum. And I said, I was puzzling how to get it over to America. I said, would you mind taking this stuff for me and posting it for me when you're over there? And they did. So I've already done that, Guido. Listen, we've got somebody in the house, Mark Stone. A young lad who's a scrapper who reminds me so much of myself when I was a young lad. Because at the time, he only had an old axe. I only had an old axe like this for stripping scrap with. And Mark Stone did a video and he's stripping some scrap with a rusty old thing just like that. That reminds me of me. So, I am Mark Stone, and I'm sure with your unique style, you'll go far on YouTube. Besides that, you're an honest bloke.
Yeah, K&D, no. He was never young. That's a lie.
Hello, Dan. Dan's another scrapper. I think we should...
gravity feed oil burner, yeah. You'll have good fun with that. They, when you get them right, they work awesome. They really do work well. And pretty much free to run as well. You're told they're sending things to the States. That last video I did, I just put pictures on Facebook. I'm in a group for Firebase. And I had like 151 things on it. But everybody that commented was basically just saying, well, how much for it? And I'm like, they all lived in the States. So, I can't install one in the UK, but I can install hundreds over there, but nobody will pay £500 shipping. Got in.
Oh, I don't know. If you look up creation fabrication on Facebook, two guys, about just like yourself, Jason, who work for a welding company, and they've done a little bit of a interview on YouTube, and it all started off. Well,
Vince is in the house.
I nearly called you Faggot Corner then. Sorry, Bagot Corner. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Friend.
Almost everyone in the room. So who's he counting out? Who's he not saying hello to?
Joy English says, what we all talking about in here? Crap, really, to be honest, Joy. YouTube thought it might interest me. Well, I don't know. YouTube sends you to the weird part of YouTube occasionally, you know. So, you've lost my train of thought now. What I was saying, so creation fabrications. So there's this guy, and they ended up making a Volkswagen wood burner. I thought they'd take, it was an extended version. I thought they'd taken 2 gas bottles, stuck them together.
Oh, I know this guy. No, he rolls them himself.
Yeah, until he did the interview, I didn't realise they actually laser cut them and then rolled them. Yeah,
he's clever, really clever. He was doing this, but he's been doing that for years.
Yeah, but they left and set up their own.
As well. It's really good work.
Yeah, they left and set up their own company.
Yeah,
and they're shipping hundreds of those to America.
Which,
you know, at one point they had something like a 7-month waiting list.
Oh God!
And the people in America were paying, you know, you're talking $300, $400 for them, including shipping.
Really? Well, I'm like 2 weeks into this, so hopefully by the end of the year I'll start shipping them across the world. I think I'm gonna the easier money for me is going to be in the weld it yourself kits, because I make them, and ship them out and they weld them together themselves. Either that, or I can do a slot together kit as well. Everything I've got that I've drawn out, I'll qualify.
Jace, the last fire pit you made, how much in diameter is it?
It's about just over 2 foot wide.
60 centimeters, 70 centimeters.
Yeah, across the diagonal. So circular. It's, it's a nice size pit. It's lovely. It's really well. I couldn't believe how well it burned. I put it in the garden. I thought I'll just burn a little bit to get some shots and frames going, and put a bit of wood in there, a bit of paper, lit it up, and it lit, and it's burnt the tree above. It's burnt the lawn. It burnt my foot. It was brilliant. I was like, yeah, I love this. Not
What did Cap say about it?
No, it's still in the garden.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, this one will stay there.
Yeah. Who's just somebody said hello to me there, and I didn't see it.
Well, I like what Merck's done, but
That's no worries, man.
Welding is easy, but a pain sometimes.
Hey, what does Vince say? You need 10K for a ring. What fucking ring? Oh no, he's not doing that.
I think, Mark, you could oversimplify things. Welding can be easy. It depends on what welding you're doing and what you're trying to weld.
Well, you've got the whole gamut here. You've got the novice.
What Vince is on about 10 grand for the table, for the CNC table. Yeah. And Kim says no, she wants that for the ring. What she's doing with Vince's ring.
By the way, now that we mentioned the ring, what about the scanner and the printer?
Yeah, you know.
You're such a bastard. We are working since 2 years on it. Do you know when I came out with that idea how I can manage it, you have been on Barbados.
Yeah. My last holiday was that was December 2018. That's the last time I went on holiday.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah,
1.5 years.
yeah. I was meant to be in Mexico, wasn't I? For my birthday, for my 50th, and then we had lockdown. So the day before we flew, they cancelled everything.
But, don't forget, Jason, that you work for yourself, so you can't have holidays. Yet, by the time you're 55, you can retire on your yacht in the Mediterranean.
I'm not retired. No, we're buying a new yacht. That one down in Spain is going. We're not keeping that one.
And for like me, have to carry on working until we're 66, 68, and then just
No. Because we got the villa down in the Keys in Florida. We thought we might put a yacht there because we've got a mooring next to the villa. So
I should have gone into this welding like years ago.
I don't believe any of that crap.
This guy here, he only works 3.5 days a week.
I know.
But you know what, Ian? But I can work till my 75th. No, what? I talked to my boss. I talked to my boss weeks ago, and we had a small talk there. And normally I have to work from till 67, which is in 13 years. And I told him, well, you know what? When I'm 67, I can't stop working. So guess what? And he said, what? I said, you will have me till I die. So maybe not a whole week, but minimum 2 or 3 days a week.
No, Sham's never on hold, friends. Sorry, mate. Never on hold. We'll work away out. We'll sort that out.
Did I show you guys my poker?
What? Oh.
It didn't turn. It didn't turn out well. I didn't get the curves in tight enough. It doesn't look too bad. Like from there.
How did you do that, Ian?
Right. It's 4 individual strips, so welded them at the bottom. Right. I stuck it in the vise, and then I just pulled it round. It's only
warm it up. Did you not heat it up?
No, it's on a. You know when you buy, you buy box steel in bundles. They wrap that very malleable 6mm wire around it and twist it. It's only. And then you can see I didn't get it tight enough, so I've got a big gap in.
I got a tool in the workshop I used to twist solid bar. Would have done that perfectly.
I could weld a short piece in there to make it look like.
Maybe you should use a round bar and turn it around the round bar. It's much easier.
Yeah.
Oh well, you live and you learn.
Yeah, it looks good though. I'm not knocking it. Fucking hell.
My first attempt.
Brilliant. Yeah.
What you also can do is fix your lathe and do it on the lathe.
Yeah. That little method of yours, set the gearing right on it. I'm sure it'll do a wonderful job.
We've got our kid Lee has joined in the chat. Hello, Lee. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, everybody. Get the age of 65. It's left on. It's true.
No, it's not true.
There's no way that's true.
Actually, Mark Stone, they can't make you retire.
No.
If you want to carry on working, you can. You just have to give 6 months' notice that you're leaving.
And now you can take it to court for ageism if they do make you retire.
Yes.
Well, here in Germany, some people are there. They get retired with 63. And one of my co-workers, he is almost 64. So next year, with 65, he is retired.
Yeah.
It depends on which year you have been born. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, so when I lived there, my wife's grandfather, he would have been in his late 60s, and he was working every day.
Yeah.
He was still working every day. Like a bastard, he was a nightmare. He used to work everybody's tits off. All this time on site, and he would work harder than anybody else, and make all the youngs, i.e. me, so I was only 16, make us work our tits off. I used to go home and I hated him. I actually always killing me.
He made you the man you are now.
Well,
Which is what you scored to work.
My ex-brother-in-law, he worked in a coal mine. He was an electrician and worked in a coal mine. He got his retirement with 49 years.
Oh, bloody hell! That's good.
Yeah.
That's good at 49. Christ, I wish I could.
He get paid by the coal mine till he is 65 or 67, I don't know, and then he gets his normal payment for retirement.
Normal pension then. Yeah. And Ian, what were you saying?
Well, my granddad, he died. He didn't die in the mine. It was a roof cave, and it broke his back. I think I was only something like 6 weeks old.
Oh, right.
So apparently he got to hold me. He got to hold my sister because, as you know, I'm a twin.
No, I didn't know that.
I'm a twin. I didn't know that.
No, you were a twin.
My sister,
his twin is looking much better than him.
We're identical, actually. So it's a bit rough for my sister.
Yeah, well, Christ, what woman wants to be bald?
And anyway, he died. He died in his room.
That went over his head then, didn't it? What woman wants to be bald? Ian, you're identical to and you're saying, we are identical. Well,
look, I'm not bald. I've got.
I know you've got a couple of things going on. I know that.
I've got a fine fuzz across the top.
I'm the same when I don't shave mine. I've got a fine fuzz. It's a very fine fuzz, very very fine fuzz, but it's there.
If there's any ladies there that has a fine fuzz. But...
Oh, thank you, Joy English. Thank you very much. That scrap table is actually in my garden. I love it. I use it.
Oh, the scrap table, Joy. Though you want to see his spanner seat.
Oh, I forgot that.
This scrap metal table. This is from the time where Jason did very good videos. Now he's only doing commercials.
That's true.
I struggle to get more than 500 views on a video. Yeah, on my own video, nearly 200,000 views. Sorry, I'm dropping it wrong. About 150,000 views over 30 days, and they're all on old videos. All my new videos is like, nobody wants to watch that.
I think it's Guido here who made the nice lamp. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So he did a nice scrap lamp.
Beautiful lamp.
I did
a clock.
Five lamps.
He did a clock as well, I think.
And a beautiful clock. Yeah.
It's still hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
Now Joy says, what does it mean, spanner seat? He got a load of old spanners and he welded them into a seat because he's a TIG welder. You know, one of those that make fancy welding. Yeah, TIG.
And one of them TIG.
They can weld 4 legs on a pig.
That's my other one.
Yes.
The second one.
Yeah.
No,
that's the first one. Yeah, yours is the first one. This is the second one. That's
and you copied that off that lady on YouTube.
No, I copied it. I got the main idea off Pinterest.
Hey, Wizard is in the house.
Bicycle.
Hey, Wizard. Hello, Wizard. So, what else have you done? You've got some good welding tips, haven't you? About like if you run out of wire, you can take some MIG wire together and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then extracting bolts, broken snap bolts.
That's a sad-looking lamp. We thought so as well, actually. If you want to know what a good lamp looks like, I did one.
He did the best ever.
You do. And the best electromagnets.
I think it was called "I Need a Lamp. I Need a Light in My Life," something like that.
Hey, Beckett. Did Vince do? Oh yeah, he did a lamp.
He got some chain and welded a load of chain.
Yeah, with a bow, you know.
Boring as fuck it was.
Yeah.
He
This
basically
is
he copied my chain table to make a lamp.
he made that lamp because this is a type of lamp anybody would do. Yeah, this is a lamp anybody would do who has no idea how to do a lamp.
Yeah, but the chain idea was like
guys with no family.
Vince has got nothing original. Vince doesn't do anything original. Let's be fair.
No, just copying.
Yeah.
Hey Vince, want the link?
Oh, look, been waiting on a lathe craft competition. It's because he knows I'm crap with my lathe. He knows I'm shit with it. New gamer, hey, bang it, go on.
With my new friend, New Samix. Well, why is New Samix not typing in chat?
Who the fuck is New Samix?
He's the friend of New Gamer.
Oh, okay.
So,
Good
well,
to be friends.
listen, I've got to tell you now, New Gamer, how important it is to have friends. Friends that you'll support and stick up for. Sake. Stop it.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Go ahead, Ian. Go ahead.
No, I'm reading chat. I'm intrigued that New Samix, who's the nephew of New Gamer.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like the Matrix, isn't it? It could be the one. And they're all linked.
And our kid says he likes mature friends. Well, you got to be careful. There's some dodgy mature friends out there.
Oh, come on, Uncle Ian. Go on with your tale about friends.
Yeah.
Friends or fair weather friends? Which ones?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want to talk about.
All right. Go. Vince, stop it, please.
Jace, don't move. Ian, we're waiting for you.
I'm drinking this whiskey. It's come a long way, this.
While you're doing that, I've got to use the bathroom and smoke a cigarette. That's what you do when you get old.
What, in the bathroom?
No, I'm not allowed to. She kicked my teeth in if I did that.
No, this cunt has got to go outside to smoke a cigarette.
Right, New Gamer's leaving us. We're here all the... Well, we're not here that often, are we, actually, Guido, to be honest. But, New Gamer, you've done right. Just go around the internet, jump into different people's streams, make friends.
Yeah.
For our kids, he's been able to solve a lot of problems for people out by applying the check it bits attitude. If it don't work, check it bits. If man can put it together, then somebody can check it bits. Can't they, Guido?
If someone can put it together, you can take it to bits here. Right to you.
Okay, Joy, you thanks for popping in, and I hope you'll enjoy visiting All Handmade and Make It Metal. Mine's a bit more boring, but they're very interesting to watch.
So, what about your friends?
They're there when you need them. Innit? You know, we had this discussion the other day, and I've got friends I've known for 40 years. We don't live in each other's pockets. Might not speak to each other for 6 months. But when we do get together, it's like you've never been apart.
Yeah,
I think that's true friendship.
well, I've one or two of these guys. We see each other maybe 1 or 2 times a year, but no, I don't hear from them. They don't hear from me. And then one time my mobile goes and, hey Guido, how's it going? Oh, it's good. Do you want some coffee? Yeah, come on. And then he comes along and just like we met yesterday.
I'm just typing to
More homesteading.
what I'm trying to say is I don't have any imagination. You know, I can't look at a piece of some bits of steel and go, oh, you know, like Burby the welder. Do you know Burby the welder?
Yeah.
I can't look at some bits of steel and go, oh, I'll tell you what, I can make something really nice out of this. It's I'm not like that. I can copy. Somebody else does it. I can copy how they've done it. I can say, oh, I can do that. Maybe put my stamp on it a bit. I try and spell and talk at the same time about that. I've got imagination. But in a way, I do know, because when I'm taking things to bits, I look at that bit of metal and go, oh, actually, I think, like this, for example, I've got this motor here, and you think, oh, I'll just cut that off. And then you look at that and you think, a rod off that, you can make that look like a garden flower, you know, and you think.
Well, with me, my clock, the faces, the lamps I made, all these pieces have been a long process before I started doing them. I knew I knew what I wanted to do, and but I had no picture in my head what it should look like, you know. And for example, the clock, I had that idea in my mind for about a year. And I knew I wanted to do something with sprockets and bike chains, but I had no picture in my head. And then after maybe 10 months, 11 months of thinking about it, it came to me. And then I did it. Same with the lamps. I did, you know. Not the first one I did, this scissor lamp, but the last lamps I did. I wanted to do a lamp for the living room.
Yeah.
I want them to look nice, but I had no idea how to create this, how it should look like.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I did ever make myself was to, and that was for Pooh's mate, which y'all keep taking the Michael out about, was to look at this gas bottle, you know, this blowtorch gas bottle, and then, you know, turn it that way. And I think I turned it that way, and I went, hang on, another hole there, another eye there, and it was a pig, and that's where I made that small pig for Pooh. You know, I just have to figure out how to stick the legs on. That's all. Yeah, somebody says I might have trolls in the ice. It doesn't matter. If the trolls are there, there's not a lot they can do. In the end, they can't say anything. They can actually only type things.
Well, more homesteading. I can't go out in a shed or in a garage and start something and do it. I have to have a picture in my mind to create something, you know. I have an idea, but I don't know what it has to look like. And if I get a picture one day, I start on it, and then it is what it is. Same with the faces I made from even me. You know, I've seen an artist from Spain. He has done his face in 2 meters high, or 2 meters. What is it? 6 foot, 7 foot, 7 foot high, with nuts. And years later, I've seen a German who's doing baby bellies from washers. And then I had that idea. I want to do my faces in a 1-to-1 size, you know. And then that idea came up to do my face and Yvonne's face with washers. And this is 1-on-1.
So I'm making folk blue in the chat so they have power in case we do get any trolls in. So, you know.
It wouldn't be a live show without trolls, would it? And Guido, your artwork is bloody amazing, to be honest, mate.
Now, if anybody likes a little bit of out the way thinking, Loafer Sheffield has joined us in the chat. Now, Loafer again is a long-time friend of mine who's bordering on genius. It must be the way he thinks, wasn't you, Loafer? So some of these he's very erudite gentleman, because he's always got full of quotations, and he loves heavy rock stuff.
Watch my old videos. Oh God, I've got such an itch. Just right there and there. Oh God. Oh.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Oh,
So many itches. Look, oh, my eyes, I'm crying and everything. Oh my God. Oh, it's my ear and my ear. Yeah,
I'm going to start a new video tomorrow or something. My son came up. He wants some little tables for flowers. You know, and I gonna do I do him from 30 by 30 box and 20 by 20 box. And what I want to do is I make 2 frames and connect each other, but like this, diagonal, you know.
Like this.
What?
Yeah.
Is it like that? Is that how you're gonna connect them?
No, it's like like this.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you when you do things like this, people construe a lot.
I'm gonna do 3 of them. First is going on 40 centimeters, which is a little bit more than a foot. The next is 2 feet, and the third will be 3 feet.
And do you have like a section going across like that, and then like a section coming up like that?
No. Normally on each corner you have one going down. Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you. You bloody bastard. Chase. If I ever get the papers to you, am I still invited to your marriage?
Always, you know that. Always.
Remind me to hit you on your face. Remind me, please.
You wouldn't hit me when you see me. I'm only 4'5". Little bit.
Yes, I did hear you was quite tiny.
Oh yeah, God, yeah. I'm less than 5 foot.
Oh,
It's all camera angles.
it's you can't reach door knockers then.
No, no, never. I always walk around with a little bit of
You have always the camera up, right?
always. Always have the camera.
This is what made me look so small. This is what made me look so small on my videos. I always do like this.
Yeah, no. I had my camera going up every time. Yeah.
there's a whole sub-genre of Fred Dibner things going on in chat here.
Oh, is Vince on it? Yeah.
Hey, Grant McIntosh. Now, here's a guy. He's an interesting guy. Grant McIntosh. He grows worms. He has a worm farm.
That's interesting.
Well, don't take the piss. It actually is. I was like, people grow worms, and what do you do with your worms? And then you start. It gets you thinking, how do worms eat? Do they have mouths? Because he puts like a load of food in, and then a few days later, that food's gone. Like, and then like, you had to show me worm eggs. Were they worm eggs? What do they call them? Casts.
I don't know.
They call them a worm cast. And he's like delving in with his arms, and it's all sloppy and goopy. And he's like, look at all these worms. And I'm like, oh my God, you know. And he's like, oh, look at all these. And then there's something called the baked cup. So they get like a coffee cup with a load of holes in it. So the worms can go in, but they can't get back out again. Which I think is really interesting. I think if the worms have got the sense to go in, why can't they go out again? Go on, Grant, you'll have to answer that one to me. Why worms can go in an hole and can't go back out again. They're not daft worms, you know. Quite clever.
And something I find amazing about worms, if you cut them in half, you end up with two worms.
Yes, but only one of them can replicate.
Is it?
Yes, that's the end.
Because you cut the back end off.
The back end.
Hey, listen, you end up watching him growing his worms, and you see every week, and you've got baby ones and bigger ones.
That's crazy. I like fishing with worms, to be honest. I think they're a good bait.
There's African night crawlers, which is like so scary.
Night crawlers, the Yanks like them, don't they, for fishing?
European red wigglers. Well, you ladies, you need to be worried about the European red wiggler.
I may have been referred to once or twice as the red wiggler. And on vacation, a night crawler, but we won't go into that.
There was another lady out called the Worm Lady. I've not seen her for a while, to be honest.
No. The Worm Lady. That's kind of sinister, isn't it? The Worm Lady. Yeah.
They make all their own compost out of it. And Grant sent some for Jimmy C when Jimmy C made his 1,000 subs, and he made a worm butty and ate it.
What?
He made, worms. So Grant McIntosh in the chat sent Jimmy C some worms, and he cooked them and made a worm sandwich.
How would you cook a worm?
He fried them.
I imagine frying would be the best.
He made a worm burger, or he just made like a worm pate. Crazy worm lady, that's all. Yeah, you can go on Jimmy C and Friends videos and look back where he ate worms.
That took all my energy to open that.
Oh, worm pate. No, when I say pate, I don't mean like
Pate.
I mean like a mini burger. A small burger.
That's just fucking gross.
Kirby, did I see Kirby Chris? Hello, Kirby Chris. I'll tell you what, we're attracting quite a lot of people here.
Did he fry them?
He did fry them. I think he did it with some garlic. I'm not quite certain. Might have been some peppers.
you imagine going to work following day? What's in your sandwiches today, yeah, bud? I'm doing the same Newport thing, Nick. What sandwiches you got today, bud? Oh, I got worm sandwiches. Oh my god, that's brilliant, man. Oh my god, I don't try worm.
What you'd have to do, you'd have to go. Are they African night crawlers or the European red wiggler?
Come on, yeah.
By the way, he did it live as well when he cooked them and ate them.
No way.
We spawn it, but there's going to be civilizations. There's going to be groups of people out there that actually it's a staple food, staple part of their diet. Worm.
There is a place in Africa where once a year, billions of flies come out the lake.
Yeah.
And it actually looks like the lake's on fire because there's that,
I've seen that.
that dirt. But when they come into land, they basically. Am I allowed to see on YouTube?
You can do whatever you want.
These little flies have had sex while they've flown out the water and into land, and then they die. And there's billions of flies. So all these indigenous population, they collect all the flies, and it's a staple food for a while.
That's a high protein diet, isn't it? For any insect, pretty much is full of protein.
What are you guys talking about? What you guys talking?
Tarantulas on sticks and things, you know. So.
What you guys talking about reminds me of Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
This fucker, everything that moves, he sticks in his mouth. Whatever moves, he sticks it in his mouth.
I know. There's loads of guys used to go to the jungle and just leave their willies about.
And before he eats it for the taste, he pees on it. That's all I know from Bear Grylls.
Oh, it's a Merc stone. Merc, you're cracking me up. Merc
Go
said,
on,
I seen flies a lot having sex around ponds and rivers.
No.
Oh, yeah, of course. But you've got to
watching. Fly watching.
Hang on, somebody says Ralph Murick. Hello, Ralph.
Yeah.
It's an Ali Mac raid. Oh, the last time he did that, I got in a boatload of trouble. Doing something on YouTube. I seem to get in a lot of trouble, to be honest, on YouTube channels. I just seem to inadvertently put my foot in it. You know.
Maybe you should change your channel name. Not Ian and the Chuck, make it Ian the Troublemaker.
You know, when you think about it, guys, of course shit wherever I've been.
Are you reflecting?
I think it must be a talent. You know, you artists, you can do these things naturally. I think I can do that. I think I'm a wind-up merchant, naturally.
That might well be the case.
Anyway, you guys, thank you for the Ali Mac raid. If you've come for the drama, there isn't any. I promised more homesteading that I wouldn't cause any drama. He won't do anything. He's too scared. He knows.
Me?
Oh, let's face it. I'm 900 miles away. You know.
I'm not scared of anybody.
But
this is something I found very amusing when I was watching his
diatribe.
Diatribe.
Verbal.
Yeah, I've gone to prison for lesser things than him. You know, I'm not scared of that. Not at all. Not at all. And by the way, if anybody's watching now, I lied about being less than 5 foot. Although being less than 5 foot would be really good because I'll get straight up in there and it was nuts. You know what I mean? No, don't for a minute think that I'm scared of that ever. Never. I'm just quiet.
Well,
Whiskey's
I know this, Jason. There's only one person in the world who is careful, and this is
And
Chad.
she's in bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am scared of her.
Yeah.
And she's not your mate as well.
Is she Welsh as well?
Welsh Russian. No, seriously, she's Welsh. Well, she's Welsh French Russian.
French Russian.
Yeah, it's a good mix.
A good mix. For my taste, it's a dangerous mix.
Yes, very dangerous mix.
French Russian. Well, I don't want to say what I have in my mind now. No.
Well, I've always got this idea that women, Russian women, very gymnastic.
Yeah. Sham's very gymnastic. And have you ever watched any UFC fighting? That's the kind of gymnastics she can do. Yeah.
you know, Jason, I will be quite honest. I wasn't when you brought up that diatribe, that verbal garbage, but I wasn't going to bring it up. It's
No, I think you should have done, because I watched it and I was disgusted with all it is, to be honest.
I will say the only thing that did hurt me, and I'm going to say really, confused me.
Mm-hmm.
I work full time for a living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I work. I like a drink, but I'm not an alcoholic. I don't do drugs. I don't go stealing off people.
No.
And yet I did get called a scumbag, and I'm thinking, Jesus, well, he's bird's eye, And I thought, well, that hurt, that I could be called a scumbag. But then again, he did retract it. So I thought, well, first fair to the guy, there is some decency in him. So I kind of let the rest go because it weren't true, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, I can agree with you. Yeah, he did retract it, but the fact of the matter is he said it and he put it in the public to say it.
Yeah.
That wasn't about how he was feeling. That was about damaging you. That's what he did. Ian, I know you to be probably good or bad, whenever one of the most altruistic people I know. You're always giving. You've always been giving. You have. You don't take. You're not a taker, except from people's skips, which I think is wrong. And you need to deal with that. You've always been giving. The same way as you went on to those live streams, and no one can knock you for that. But you had a following. He didn't. You gave there. You brought people to him.
Well, if you bring that up, yeah, there was another thing. He said, I came to him. He's right. I did, and he was in the Robert Nurden show stream.
Oh God! Did you just?
Sorry.
You're not allowed to say that name anymore.
And in fairness, he was treated badly, and he was he was treated badly, and he was kicked out. As was
As for you. Yeah, I know.
Very finite point. I left before I got kicked out, but it all depends on whose version you're looking at.
No, you did the right thing.
So I actually, if you remember, lots of the run up to those streams, I kept saying, I'm leaving this weekend. I'm leaving. Mm-hmm. He kept saying, no, you're not. No, you're not. It times me out one more time. That's it. You're not taking piss out of me every week. I'm leaving. And he did. So I left. And then I got banned. Okay. So to be fair, he came in and he was being friends with you, and he was going to teach others. One was going to teach to play a guitar. You were going to teach him to weld.
Yeah.
And that friendship caused a friction. There was a wall, and he got booted out. And I felt a little bit bad about that. I thought, well, he's not really done anything to deserve that.
No.
So when he started up his channel and he was going to do a live stream and he put it out, I know what it must feel like to do a live stream and go be nobody there. So I offered, look, I'll support you in the beginning. I've not got many more subs than you, but I'll be there. I am known a little, and I'll be there and support you. But so yes, I did reach out to you. I can't deny that, but it wasn't to benefit me. Really, it was a bit of altruism. You know?
Exactly, which is what I was saying. You're giving. You're always giving.
But I won't deny it. Over the last couple of years, we had a hell of a laugh. You know, there's many.
Yeah, I know. I used to watch your streams.
I mean, his birthday bash, which he had to take down because it was that bad. Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah.
You know, I dressed up as him out of Africa, coming to America. Coming to America. That was funny.
Coming to America, Eddie Murphy.
And I won't deny it. I've had plenty of good laughs and made some ex-friends there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you shouldn't. You know, there's nothing to detract from it. It was a journey.
I mean, Edward's put it there. Ian, he should have given you a chance to come up and have you say. I did ask. He said I couldn't come up because
I know. I saw that. Absolutely.
Yes, you know.
I think my issue generally is that you know even after all this had gone on, me and Darren were texting. You know, when Darren reached 1,000 subscribers, I texted him and said, "Darren, well done, brilliant news." Because I genuinely thought, "Oh, it's awesome news for him." But then when I think it was him telling me I should go and fuck goats, I'm like, you know.
Coming from a Welshman to a Welshman, fuck goats must be a big insult.
It is a dig, because you know I prefer sheep. I love sheep.
We know sheep. We know.
You want me to go with a goat? That's, you know, it just hurt my feelings. And to this day, I've never had a bad word for him. You know. All right, I might have gone along with the flow and taken the piss at dizzying him at some point for just banter, but to be there's so much vitriol over it, it's like, oh, come on, grow up. But then to say that, you know, I'm scared. That's why I don't.
Hang on. Are you telling me you actually watched that whole stream?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gone. Oh, that's terrible. I was kind of hoping it was unknown and nobody would have really seen it.
No, I watched it.
Oh,
I watched it.
Okay. I know I got sent 20 links.
Mm-hmm.
So
I consistently click the like button on it because I know the interactions are good for the channel, and I've done that. But then to get you know, blown away by that a little bit, and then for him to sort of elevate himself above me, to think I'm sort of subservient to him and scared of him, and that in itself.
There was one thing though he was bang on with, you know, that Vince is never here, you know. Very clever Vince.
Very, very clever.
He's right there.
Yeah. Where is Vince?
Well, guys, I've seen the stream. I was in the chat. And what I think about it is he really hates Vince, for sure. When he came out with this thumbnail that I made, his imagination of this was, Vince has done it, send it to me, and make me posting it.
Yeah, made you his puppet.
You know, well, you two guys, you know me.
I saw it.
I don't want anybody to stand for things I did. And if I did something, I say, hey, it was me.
Yeah.
Well, I have no problem with that, with what you said there. And the only thing is, he said, I lost his respect. For what in the world do I need his respect? For what in the world?
Well, exactly.
He is a lowlife.
Mm-hmm.
And in my eyes, he's a lowlife. I'm hoping he's in the chat. What, Ian?
Is that a low life? Is it higher or lower than a scumbag?
No, a low life is someone who stays home all day, has an excuse for all and everything, and lives from the community monies, you know, from working people money. This is a low life.
For everyone in chat, I'll explain why we're actually on tonight. It's contrary to what you may have heard. I don't entertain drama. I just walk away from it. I did.
I'm enjoying this one though.
I did 5 years ago or 4 years ago, whatever it was. Just walk away from it. There's no need for it. But that diatribe which came out, that verbal garbage, it weren't just at me. It was also at these two gents. And the other one that's hiding because he won't come up. He won't show his face. So it was actually say, if these guys want to say anything, you know, they're welcome to do so. I sleep at night, put it that way. I know I've done no wrong.
I have no problems.
Thank you, our kid. Our kid said, well said, old handmaid.
Oh, absolutely. Darth Vader. You said that.
Hey, Chunky Monkey. Chunky Monkey is my mate Gary's younger brother. So he's in the house. A digger the dumps in the house. And snowflakes in the summertime. Don't give what you can't take back. I was going to use that earlier, snowflakes, but you know, you don't need to get personal. It's, you know, it is what it is. I think you do need to have a bit of a thicker skin if you're coming on YouTube in the first place.
Totally agree. If you're going to come on here, you leave yourself open to criticism, and that's it. You know, you choose to do that. You can't come on here and be naive and think, oh, everybody's going to love me. This is bollocks. You know, it is what it is. People like you, people don't like you, and that's it.
By the way, talking about bollocks, did you ask Cassie when the day was Ian?
She found the whole dialogue amusing.
Well, she didn't answer me.
You know, you did figure out that was me answering back, by the way, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought you would. You know, my beloved would say shit.
But I thought by myself, let's play this game just to entertain the other two.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got 5 more minutes before I've got to go.
Oh,
that's true. Shark Scrapper in the house. Hello, Shark Scrapper. So,
Jason Hughes. You know, it's funny that name's come up there. Jason Hughes is the name of my childhood friends, my best friend when I was growing up, and I haven't seen him for years. So I'll pretend it's the same guy. Hiya, Jace. I miss you.
Oh, I see. Ian is inviting people.
well, Jason said he's going to go. You know, we might well throw it out a little bit. Gingy's Magnets. That's not Magnetic George, is it? Magnetic G. Now, there's a young lad. He came on Jeanette Pickering's show one day, and he was nothing. He was just a few hundred. I'm saying nothing. A few hundred subscribers. He's like, "Can anybody help me make 200?" I'm like, "Well, what do you do?" And he's like, "I do magnet fishing."
Oh,
don't worry. I said, "Don't worry about not making it if you do magnet fishing." And honestly, his videos now, each one are like 50 and 60,000 views at a time.
Wow.
And he's pulled off rivers and canals. He's pulled guns out, grenades, bombs, you know.
Well, that's what I heard about going to do, isn't it? Remember the other fella? He was going to start doing all the magnet fishing. I think he did like 2 videos on it, pulled out a spoon and possibly a fork, and didn't do anything since, and then decided to fly his drone for it the moment. Oh, and casting. Do you know what? I'm an expert on casting.
You're an expert.
I'm an expert on casting. I've watched so many videos on casting.
By the way, that alley thing.
I didn't.
How did it go, Jason? How did it go?
Go on, say it again. I missed that.
What was it? It was a pulley, a low speed pulley. You welded.
Oh, that was low speed pulley up a compressor.
Yeah.
The compressor was 50 years old.
How did the welding work?
I did it. Put
You
it that
did
way.
it. I was pretty sure you would do it. But
It
how
was
did it go?
fucking horrible, mate. Honest God, every time I welded it, all the shit you just pulled up through, it was just coming out. Right, I bust
I
out
saw-
welding it 10 times.
I've seen your grinding, and I saw all this little. How do you call it? This holes. We call it poren. I don't know.
Boring, where I've been used to die grinder and making
Yeah,
it.
I
Yeah.
saw all this. I said, "Happy days."
Yeah, fucking nightmare, mate. It was the dirtiest alley I've ever welded. Honestly, shit in the actual alley.
Yeah, I watched that one as well. You know.
Oh, you watched one of my videos. Well, thank you, E.
It had aluminium in it. You know, I've got to watch something.
Yeah, well, let's be fair, I need as many views as I can get because I don't know what the fuck's happened. Nobody's interested in my new videos.
Oh fuck me! I got a new subscriber.
Wow.
I'm on 230
Oh no, I've hit
subscribers.
somebody.
Excellent.
No, I've hit somebody. I've just banned somebody accidentally. Sorry. I've lost somebody. I apologise. I was trying to make you on here.
Hang
I
on.
don't know.
It's thing come up. I see it now. Casting for fish.
There you go. Old man
Oh
Welder.
my God.
Casting metal it was, Mo. Casting metal.
If one of you's disappeared, it's accidental.
There, Howdy Shark Scrapper as well. How you doing?
Oh, look at that. We've got 48 watching.
Wow. You know.
We've been on 50.
Oh,
Snobby's Snobby's back in.
yeah, Snobby. I like Snobby. He's a great lad, Snobby. If anyone doesn't know, Snobby Scrap Picker with his delightful better half, Dusty Vlogs. David Carlisle in the house as well. Sorry, I'm trying to do three things at the same time, and it's when you get a bit older, a bit more difficult.
I'm reading the chat.
No, sorry.
Oh,
Ali
thank you.
Max here, Ali Max here, and of course,
Old man's in the room as well. I didn't realise Old Man Welder was in there. Everybody. Thanks for a really lovely comment you put as well. Honestly, I'm still learning how to use that table, but yeah, I am getting to grips with it.
Ali Max here, and he's got his lovely wife, Tina Scrapper, who's now Braveheart Scrapper, because I'm afraid my choice of Scrapper McBortyface McScrapface didn't win.
Oh,
I thought that was really catchy. I thought that was really catchy, to be honest.
Ooh, Vince. I actually agree. And I also Mr. Organs was with us a long time before all that happened.
Well, I did tell him that, and he wouldn't believe it. But then again, you can't change your mind.
Our chats a year before I even knew who he was.
You know, you can't change your mindset, though.
No.
You know,
It's the same as you can't educate pork. And I think we're talking about the same thing.
hey, what's that? Click. Ian, if you want to send me a sticker, now she only lives 7 or 8 miles. She only lives 7 or 8 miles away. She could come down to the shed, bring Digger the dump, and I'll give you one in here.
Please don't wait for Ian sending a sticker. Please don't do this.
You're better off asking me, love. I've got one of his stickers in my office. Ask me and I'll send it.
Oh, are you telling me he actually did give it you?
I found it with a load of other stuff that he brought into my workshop in a bag. Didn't tell me.
So he hadn't like wiped his ass on it and then give it you, had he?
I haven't checked. Oh God, don't.
Oh. Oh, she says she doesn't have a car, so she wants me to come to you.
What distance is it you?
The 10 kilometers.
For fuck's sake, get a bike.
Walk.
I'm gonna give her a big one. Not just a little one.
So much innuendo.
Crypto.
Well, Ian, I would ask you for a new sticker, but I don't do it.
Well, I'm waiting.
It takes me too long before it is in Germany.
No, I've got a plan. I'm waiting for you to come over to the wedding.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
I hadn't forgot about it.
Hey, Jace, any plans about that?
Was not until I send you those documents. No.
I still have the first email about it.
Yeah, well, and I do. I've still got them all. Anything's interesting stickers.
Well, I thought by myself, maybe
for my channel now for the guys in the room. If you have a look at my last video and watch it all the way through, there's a little giveaway at the end of it, and you can have some stickers and some merch, and you can have loads of cool stuff, and it's going to be amazing. Just come along, and you haven't even got to be subscribed. Just watch my videos. Somebody watch my videos, please.
By the way, Jason, what channel is? Which other channel is sponsored by Extreme?
Double Boost.
Say it. Don't say it.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind. Just send me emails. You've got to email me. Double Boost, UrgeFab, Trev's blog, and some other guy in Ireland. I can't remember his name. Yeah, please just watch my videos. Nobody watches my videos anymore.
No, I mean Double Boost. I mean, I used watching way
people
back.
Please go over to Jason's channel. Watch his video. He needs some money.
Yeah.
He needs some fucking money.
I need it.
Oh, Mark Stone, where can I get a few Ian Matthews stickers? Well, from me, I've absolutely got loads because I don't send them out anywhere. He thinks I'm joking. Jason.
Yeah. Listen. If you
I'm joking.
Snobby, if you go on mine, yeah, you'll get stickers and I'll send you a mug. Yeah, a merch mug. It'll be amazing if you win, but it'll be amazing. It will be. Just come along. Just come along. Just say some nice things on my video. Say, oh look, I've watched it. You'll be the third person to. Oh, I love that grab. I do love that grab. You know, Snobby, my background is scrap metal as well. You know, I used to run scrappy ads.
Ian, read the chat. Please read the chat. More home selling. That's a great idea.
Driving 360s. That's my favorite thing.
Mo, the problem is not that envelope and that stamp. The problem is Ian is too fucking lazy to go to the post office.
Well, to answer a question, Gaffer from Australia sent me a whole book of stamps to send him stickers. And I gave the book of stamps to my wife because it was Christmas time, so she could send all the Christmas cards out. So,
somebody went and it normally means there's something following. Where's Dusty Spanner? So whose wife is this Crypto 101?
Digger the Dump's wife.
Right. Well, he's a very lucky man.
He is. However,
he is.
She's got a big toad.
She's got a big toad.
Yeah, got a big. Oh, it's not a toad. It was a frog. Honestly, a frog. It's about yeah big. Really is.
Really? Wow. Have you been to the doctors about that, love? God, see what's behind you? I'm pottering in the shed. What's that behind you, Ian? Stand up again. Yeah, what? Oh, right, that's like a walking machine thing.
Yeah, it's a treadmill.
Right, okay, sorry. I just thought it was a really cool chair.
You know how you got that, how should I put it, paunch?
Did you try it, Ian?
Yes, it said, get off me. Now, the reason I actually collect these running machines is I want to take the DC motors off because they've also got the variable speed, electronic variable speed. And I want to put one on the milling machine and one on the drilling machine, so that you don't have to be changing belts. I've got a high torque DC motor.
Come on, Ian. Don't try to tell us you will put your milling machine back together. Don't do this. No.
Hasn't he put it back together yet?
No. The long-term project for when I retire. Listen, just to answer Crypto, just to answer Words Justice Spanner, when you're hosting a StreamYards, you don't have the access to make moderators within StreamYard. You got to come out, go into YouTube and do it that way.
Dusty has a spanner at the moment.
Well, I'll give her one without snobbing. Give her one without snobbing knowing.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we just try get an inverter, do it properly. Oh man, look at that. That's like the dry skin on my elbow. It's gone black.
Oh.
It's because I do lots of work.
Oh.
Well, have you seen one? Have you seen what Ralph Murex put? Of course, I've got a YouTube window open. I'm just trying to give a bit of a bullshit, you know. Good at that, apparently.
No, Ian. That motors from the treadmill. Do you really want to put it on your milling machine?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I'm making it sound as though that's why I've got a treadmill in here. There's a reason for having it. I'm convincing myself.
I guess the only reason why the treadmill is behind you is you want to play with your axe.
That's correct.
Ian, you're going to have to answer Mark Stone. It's 3 times or twice or 3 times down. He's asked who makes your stickers.
Who makes my stickers? It wouldn't be any good to you. It's a company called Creative Design.
Oh.
Right. So yeah, I've answered Creative Design in Chorley. Chorley, near Preston.
Postcode and telephone number. No, he's deleted it now, but that's what he asked.
Well,
Edward Thomas asking who the guy in the top corner. Which corner? That bald head on the left, that's Ian. And the other bald head, Jason.
Oh, I've got rid of him. Sorry.
That hurts. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So now I can do this.
Whoa. Wow, it's all you. It's all you. It's all you.
Yeah, come on.
You've never, well, for Jason, for example, he's never hosted, have you yet?
No, I'm too scared to.
Yeah, I know why, but if you look at this at the
Yeah.
bottom here, at the bottom you have some controls which you can play
Yeah.
about with, and like
Well,
they
Well,
do.
Jason, if you ever host a stream, you will find out.
yeah,
Don't worry.
I'll have a look.
No excuses for the next time.
Okay, I'll do the next one. Oh, God, I'll do
Well, Edward Thomas, he is a Welsh bastard.
and Jason, yes, I am in Newport. I am.
He's one of these huge sheep shaggers.
I am.
Yes.
I'm one of the GLC crew. That's the GLC. It means absolutely nothing, but it's a Newport rap band that they actually had a #1 in the UK years ago called "Guns Don't Kill People, Rappers Do." But like I say,
That would be because Tupac got shot dead, would it be?
oh, do you know what? I can't remember the relevant, but it was just a stupid record, and that's what they do. They do stupid records. Parody band.
Hey, Bubs, Elvis. Hello, Bubs. Bubs, these two gentlemen is.
Are you Ed?
Oh, hang on, you
Just down the
can't,
road, just any M4.
can't see the names, can you? Hang on. I'm gonna get rid of that. Fine. Right, so you've got All Handmade there and Make It Metal. Surely, yeah. You're quite right there, Luffy. Loafer. They say Chorley.
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 Homer.
And Shirt Scrapper from Flowrider. I've got your correspondence. Well, we put the link out, but apparently nobody wants to join us in case it ruins the channel.
Who did? When?
No, I'm saying I've put the link out, but nobody wants to join us in case it ruins the channel.
So who's going to ruin it?
Whoever joins us, it'd be like the kiss of death, wouldn't it? It's like, oh, hang on, he's friends with them three. Mark, yeah, you got the link there.
Yeah, I do know Landay. I've been there a few times. Is there a racetrack down there or something? Oh no, I've gone too far. But yeah, I've been to Landay, definitely.
Well, to be quite honest, it's 10 to 11 in the evening, and it's a school night for me, so we don't think we can. Well, nothing wrong with coming up in your PJs, Crypto. I've been on here in my dressing gown lots of time.
Oh, you guys have to work tomorrow, right?
Oh, stop it.
Well, I have to. I have to.
Yeah, I got.
Well, Ian, don't start this. What you call work is what I call holidays. So,
What?
you know,
St. Bride's in Newport. There's a St. Bride's in Newport, Jason. Which St. Bride's are you on about? There's a St. Bride's in Newport. I go fishing there quite a lot.
Right. Right. Oh, somebody said I lied. What do you mean I lied? What do you mean I lied? Oh, that's scurrilous. That's scurrilous saying I've lied. Anyway, listen, you guys. If I can welcome, where's he gone? Mark, get back in. I think we scared him off because I didn't put him up. We had a guy in the basement and he's disappeared.
oh,
I think we scared him off. Come back, Mark. You're welcome. Make It Metal, St. Brad's. I had something. I've got a wagon driver that lives in Quinbran. Jason.
Oh, my mother lives in Cumbran.
I'm saying the gas bills, the Argon tank. delivery we get.
Yeah.
The driver's from Quimbran.
Oh, is he? No, it's Cum, not Quim.
Quimbran.
Cumbran.
So when I sent all that stuff down to,
That place.
I've
Yeah.
got to do that. Sorry, down in Wales.
Ian Mo is asking, how long do you stay on?
I don't think we'll be on that much longer, unless some guests come in. But,
Well, Mark said he is out to the toilet, so give him 5 minutes. He will be back.
he just shit. He thought coming up here on here, shit himself, didn't he?
Yeah, he's out for a piss.
Right. Scrapping Irish is back here. Crypto. She's scared that Edward would be licking his lips at Dig. Well, possibly. But I'd be more worried about these two reprobates leching over you, Crypto, to be quite honest. I don't know. Maybe he's too scared. Sham would have a go at him. And he's definitely too scared of Yvonne, so he'd have to be careful.
Yeah, I've got to be really careful because I said to her I'd be in bed at 10.
10 a.m.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. It's
I've got to
11.
be work at 6.
Hang on. Hit that. Send it there. Oh, shit. He's here. Right. Just let me... this would be... Mark Stone is a young lad. He's got into scrapping. He reminded me so much of me when I was like 16, I don't know, that age, started scrapping. And he started his YouTube. And he's gone again. Stay there, you bugger. Right. You know what to do?
Yeah.
It's Mark Stone. And he's gone again. Stay there, you bugger. Right.
Well, I'm here.
Mark, turn off your YouTube channel sound. That's it. Turn off your YouTube sound. That's it. You can talk now. We won't bite. Promised.
Hi, Mark.
I'm here.
Mark, welcome. Welcome to Ian's shed.
Right.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you
Yeah,
loud and-
sure. I just bought a new laptop over there. My dad bought me a new laptop over there. So I'm just testing it out.
There's nothing wrong with that. As long as there's, well, I don't think you could corrupt us here, could you? Could you really?
Oh, you got it.
Try to be nice on here. That's all I'm saying. I fail at it lousily, to be honest. I'm lousy at it being nice. But you try to be nice.
I'm going to be rotten and say goodnight, guys. Say I'm going to be work at 6, and
The first chance you get, and this puzzle will disappear.
Yeah, yeah. What website you using for stickers?
It's a call. I'll email you the details. He's
Right. Good night, everyone. Good night, chat.
Yeah, because I had a look in there. I just can't find
Make
it.
it metal.
Good night, Mark. Lovely to meet you, sir.
Thank you very much for coming up and having
My
your session.
pleasure, Ian, you know that.
Hey, Chase, want a good night kiss? Come on.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Hang on.
Right. I will let you know who he is. He's very reasonable. I use him through work, but I have put him on to other YouTubers who are friends in the chat, and they find him very reasonable on price.
Yeah.
So what are you up to? What are you up to? You said earlier that your wheelbarrow was full. So what have you picked up today, Mark?
Probably cast iron fireplace.
Right. And you know the house clearance that you did the other day?
Yeah.
Have you been through all that yet? Have you taken out all the good stuff?
I've probably got a bit of cable to fetch and what's it called?
Yeah,
an
but
S trimmer, and then S trimmer, and that's it. That's probably the good bit, actually, the cable trimmer.
yeah, but that was. I'm sure there was a circular saw in there, wasn't there? And
Yeah, they were probably the good stuff. Yeah, because I've been taking photos and been putting them on Facebook. Oh, all right.
Huey, is that Huey Lions Art?
Yes, he is.
I miss Huey coming in. Yes, definitely. Okay, hello, Huey.
Yeah.
Is anyone else in the shed right now? Is it just me and Ian? Well, yeah, it's just us two. I'm sleeping in here tonight, as Guido knows. So,
Come on. Did you call for some flowers when you got home?
I did not know.
Silly bastard.
Hiya, John.
Ian. You are full of mistakes.
You got to treat them harsh. Women like a bit of roughness. They like that rough diamond bit, you know.
Yeah, women, yeah, but not Kathy. She's a lady. She don't like this. You should know it.
Oh dear. Bloody else. Me yawning away. I'm working. So,
Yeah.
where are we? I'm just trying to look at chat at the same time.
I do the same here, Ian. I do the same here. Well. So tomorrow you've got to work, right?
Well, yeah, only half a day. 8 o'clock.
Only
till
half a day. Yeah, we had a holiday here, so tomorrow is a day off. I have a long weekend.
How long?
But this is the last one. And the last long weekend we have till December, so I enjoy it.
I am drinking some Ben Bracken, which is sent to me courtesy of Snobby and Dusty, and that makes it nice, you know when people send you a little gift and people send you little stickers with nice comments written in it. It makes it all worthwhile. You know what I mean?
By the way, my coworker, he has a new car. He asked me about this car and if I can help him to find a good car. So he bought a Mercedes, of course. And now he has his Mercedes. And I told him I want a bottle of whiskey for my help. And he asked me, what whiskey? I said, Talisker Sky. Now he's searching, since 2 weeks, he's searching the internet to get a bottle of Talisker Sky.
Talisker, very nice.
Yeah.
I think I've got.
I want to taste it.
No, don't fall over. Please don't fall over. I don't have the Sky, but I do have the Storm.
Yeah, one of those. Sky or Storm, one of those I want.
The Storm's nice. They're all nice. I like Talisker, as you know. Sorry, Mark, I had to mute you. He was making a load of noise. But can you hear you?
Hey,
Yes, I am.
You'll have to get used to being live,
yeah,
Mark. If you're on YouTube, you're on because you're a slight extrovert anyway.
yeah.
So just think about it, that you've just gone down to your mate's place and you're having a chat with your mates, and that YouTube will be fine for you.
Yeah. Earlier today, but like an old American police car came past my house earlier this afternoon.
And with your accent like that, you're going to go down very well. You sound just as bad as Ali Mack.
Annie Mac.
Tell him that you can't understand a figure word say like I was up there in Scotland, all right. And some of them southerners, you can't understand what they say either.
Yeah. Let's see what it is.
The next steps in the chat.
So our kid's going to bounce off. So good night, our kid. In fact, I'm going to have to quit. It's 11 p.m. at night. So I know you've not been on long, Mark, but
No, sorry.
it is work in the morning.
I'm not at work tomorrow. I'm just working on for myself now, and that's it.
Well,
Ian, may I talk for a second to Bob Elvis in his mother language? May I do that?
Hang on, just wait a minute.
Oké, Bob Elvis, het is leuk om hier te zijn op een Engelse kanaal. Wel, ik ben you fucking idiot. Wel, misschien ga je even Ralf Maurik vragen. Hij kent me van de laatste keer. Okay, that's it, Ian.
Oh, okay, so you won't come off, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not removing you from the stream. I think we go on that one, don't we? Yes.
Yeah, I just working for myself now, making a bit of money in that.
That's fine. Oh, Mo Homestead says she's gonna just put some bit of lipstick on, a little bit of tutu, is gonna come on.
Yeah, I worked there for Skip Hire a couple of days ago, but I got smacked.
You got smacked?
Yeah, I worked for this Skip Hire for about 10, 15 years. And all of a sudden, this week, my next door neighbour, 2 doors down from me, got drunk, got so pissed, started causing some trouble outside. And my boss said, because he lives next door to me, and he ended up coming out and he had to go at me. I had to go at me for starting it and telling other neighbours saying, shut the fuck up and that.
Hey, whoa, hey. Well, yeah. we do swear on here. Not a lot. But we don't call women, though, do we?
And telling to shut up, and my boss ended up coming out and then smacking me straight across the face here. And it hurt. And then I lost my job with him. But Scrapman next door to me.
Oh, that's a shame. So you're working for yourself now? Well,
yeah.
There's nothing like working for yourself to make you, what's the word? Motivate you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a good bit of scrap what I've been bringing in, because I got Watchful down here. Some very good stuff. Cups, wire.
It is. Are you...
Took my scrapping the other day. Made about £200.
It's all there.
£5 a battery. £3 a bright wire.
Should I tell you something, Ian?
Yeah.
Bob Elvis lives about 40 kilometers away from me.
That's and Ralph is how many kilometers from you?
Ralph, het was Eindhoven, was het? Of Tilburg. It's about 50, 60 kilometers, I think.
Not too bad, so the night loafer's leaving. The night loafer. I'm going to have to call it a night, to be quite honest. It's
Tilburg.
It's gone 11 p.m. So
11:05.
Here we go, Mark. This is addressed to you, Mark.
Yeah. What do you do? You have you.
He has. He's Tim's off as well. Good night, Tim. Luke, we're boring everybody now, so they're all leaving.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel.
Crypto, that's his channel name, Mark Stone Limited. He's a scrapper, you know. He's Crypto. The carers are shouting at me from the door saying, "Listen, get in here and get your bed bath." Everybody's leaving now. I think you gotta know when you've overstood your, when you've overdone.
Yeah, a bit quiet.
Over that. So, if you finished, Guido, want to say good night? You want to go say good night, Mark?
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. See you in the next one.
Probably, yeah.
Come on.
I don't know what to use this for, you know. See a wire.
Growing peas with.
I tried it on the battery this morning. I thought I had a good battery this morning. And I put it on and it got so warm this morning. Got warm.
I didn't see Ken McDonald sneaking in the chat. Hello, Ken. Right, everyone, I've got to quit. So thanks very much.
Well,
Thanks for coming up. Thanks for coming up. Everyone in chat, thanks for coming. And I will see you all over the weekend.
Yeah, I'll be having a week off. I will.
Good for you.
Yeah, no, I might not be making videos this week because I might be going on holiday.
All right. Okay. Good night. Good night. Good night, Mark.
See you later.
Good night, everybody. Now, Ian, come on.